There's a crazy bull run coming and the XRP army needs to pay attention. Trump seems to be doing everything he can to start it. I'm going to tell you more. Starting with this long post that Trump made on Truth Social about the current fight, Trump says that Putin, Alonso, and the EU leaders have all decided that a peace deal is the best way to end the war. The fight seems to be coming to an end thanks to Trump. He said in his own words that ready to work together, and that he thinks this in a big public speech will soon be over. I have worked in the investment markets for a while now and have seen a number of fights end. Whenever these kinds of things stop, oil costs drop, trade picks up, businesses make more money, and things are better than ever. Russia and Ukraine are having the biggest fight since World War II right now. So there's no question that this is a big war that has changed the whole world in big ways, with the trade lines being blocked, oil prices going up, sanctions in place, and so on. A lot has changed around here. This is especially true in Europe, which is a major economic power. Now, this issue needs to be fixed if it can be done. It will be good for this market and for real life. This is because businesses will be able to make more money, which means there will be more money available. It's just a matter of business, and this will be great in the long run. It's possible that this will be fixed quickly, but we will keep an eye on it because Trump says it looks like it will be over soon. He then added to what he had already said. Because of what happened today, he was said to say the quote I just showed you. I don't need to think about the possibility of China's taxes going up. There are already changes in trade talks outside of Russia and Europe because of this. This is China, as you can see. Trump seems to think that China is more on Russia's side than Europe's, even though China has nothing to do with the war. His mind will be on this when he starves these countries more for goods. We've seen some types of things have gone up in value since taxes have gone down. Tariffs and big price drops can help you save money when you buy things. It's a great chance no matter how you look at it. But once more, this would mean businesses would get more money and the government would get less. For companies, this means they can either grow their businesses or put more money into research and development to make them work better. Size is very big. In the end, I believe this is a good thing as long as the leaders of all the big. It's also possible that companies that benefit from these deals will just take the extra money out of greed, which is something we should think about. What we're seeing now because of the markets is nothing short of historic. Okay, it's spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs and the money that is coming into them right now. There's no doubt that our sales were very good in March of last year. In December and early January 2024, near the end of the year, we had a lot of great sales here. The numbers that's not even close to what we're seeing now in July and August. This means that new money is entering ETFs and investing in general. They got to 40 billion in just 1 month, which is crazy. Also, I see that this is only for a week. Not in a month, but in a week. That is crazy as hell. It's only about the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, right? This means that a lot more ETFs will be bought and sold, and billions of dollars more are available at this time. Even more we'll be able to get through once trade deals are made. What a cool thing that is. This really shows that this market is still very much alive. We're still at all-time highs everywhere we look. Bitcoin is still at a whole new high. The amount of money going into ETFs is still at an all-time high. The market is still at its highest point ever. Still, these big things haven't come together yet. The XRP, the secret way to fully join to the XRP ledgers through ETF. Also, you should know that Ripple is buying other businesses so that they can work with XRPL. Also, the Federal Reserve hasn't dropped rates yet, and we still have record high levels of debt. It was great how the Coast Letter talked about what it called secular bull markets. We are in one of these right now. It began in 2009, is now 16 years old. So a few of these have happened before. The last two in 2000 and 1968, before the dot-com bubble burst in 2000. There was a 14% rise at the end of the cycle that ran from 1982 to 2000. There were a number of small peaks and bigger pullbacks after the bubble or cycle from 1949 to 1968. Some of you may remember these. Today's market is more like how things were going in the 1960s than how they were before big drop in the late 1990s. KP models show that gains could still go up faster in the years before the peak, as you can see below. Before the secular wave ends, there will be more highs as shown by both stories from the past. This could also be said as the present bull run is very strong. You can see the bull run right here on this model from say 1949 to now. The bull run started in 1982. We're pretty much where we are now. As you can see, we haven't had any of these crazy grumpy soaring jumps. I think the dot boom is a better example of what we're seeing now. It went up by 130% because of the brand new internet technology that was taking over the world. These days, AI and cryptocurrency are two very important new tools that are being used together. They're worth a lot more to me than the internet. These are really going to change how all businesses work. Through a new method, it will make people more useful than ever. The things this tech can do are really crazy. Law deals can be sent out right away. Could make a list of all the things you need to do every day. Can send you workout plans by email that will help you get any muscle type. Can quickly make movies that look just like real life. I don't think we will not have a productivity boom, but it probably won't be as big as the one we had during the dot bubble. AI will make a lot of things easier and faster in a lot of ways. I really believe that, and I believe that a lot of this will happen in 2026, when rates will have probably gone down based on the way things are going right now. I think this run will last at least another year. In that way, I believe it will be like the cycle that happened from 1949 to 1968. That went on for a long time like this. There have been many tops so far. So far the cycle, we've only reached 2 tops. The most important thing is that it was up 87% before the slump. But let this play out first. I hope the best, because if it goes like the last two long bull markets, it will be the most crazy protest we've ever been to. I think it will be even bigger than the dot-com bubble and this thing that happened from 1909 to 1968. Okay, that's really, really cool. The biggest thing that needs to change is obviously the interest on our debt, right? The US pays a lot of money and debt rates are high. The amount of money the interest in the fiscal year 2025 is shown by this dashed red line. In the first few months, it's clear that this year is higher than any other ever. It will only keep going up because interest rates are staying very high. Something is very wrong and interest rates need to go down. That is the end of the gun. Rates of interest are going down only to make markets more open. Like in 1999, this is when things will get really crazy. This crazy run is a lot like the one they had here in 1968. I can't wait any longer. I hope Jerome Powell doesn't mess this up. We do not have a lot of time to drop rates and get ready for this. Wow, if we can make this work, it will be great. Of course, I'm using a lot of different methods to make the most of this right now, point of view, but I want to make one thing about XRP very clear. It's amazing that we're still above $3 because the stochastic RSI is now going toward being oversold. We've just hit higher highs and lower lows. Also, this little signal I'm using, the Fibonacci Bollinger Band, is getting much tighter right now. This tells me that a pretty big move is about to happen. There will likely be a big boom in the next few days or early next week. I really wanted to go up, but it will be very shaky again. In the end, I think things will go well for the next 8 to 12 months, especially if those rates go down. I expect there to be many great trading chances that I will try to take advantage of. I will be posting all of my deals on crypto.